Hello. So for those that has never seen how to change the battery of the key fob for the BYD, this particular shape and kind of key fob, it's the same actual way to take out the motherboard from the key fob. So firstly, the push button, you press the push button, then you take out the so-called mechanical key. This key can be used to unlock your car without the remote. With the remote out of battery, you can still use this to unlock your car. So in order to open this up, you slot it into the hole over here, just a little bit, not too much, just a bit. Then you just flick it outwards and it opens. So once it opens, you can actually see the motherboard just laying in there with a membrane. Yeah, so you don't need this cover, put it aside. You remove the membrane and you see the board inside, and the board is practically just sitting nicely inside, so you can just flip it out. Should be able to come off. Oh, it doesn't come off, so I think you probably have to just peel it out. Yeah, just get this out. Oh, there it is. So we're out. See, the battery is there. So what you do with this board, right? You just put in this cover, this 3D printer cover. So this board actually sits nicely, just accordingly like this, with the button facing up, see? And you just push it in, so it flushes just nice. Yeah. Then the next thing you want to do is to actually cover this up. So based on the holes of it, you can just cover it up. But of course you have to put in the buttons first. So in order to do that, you just make sure that the buttons are all sit in the correct position. The lowest one is the start stop button. Then the third one is actually the trunk opening button, which is this. So just to make sure that you know the orientation, the button itself, if you notice, is actually there's a long part and a short part. The long part is supposed to face against the wall here, so make sure the longer ones is facing there. It should sit nicely and you cannot turn. See? Yeah, this is to ensure that the orientation of the button is always facing the right way. Then we have this is the unlock is the one on top. Yep. Then we have the lock. Oh wait, sorry, the unlock is supposed to be the second one and the lock is supposed to be the first one. So typically you can also refer to the key fobs button. You see lock, unlock, the trunk, and also the start stop. So if you put it correctly, holding the buttons, you should see that it's all incorrect. Lock, unlock, trunk, and start stop, right? So with this in place, and then with the board sitting nicely inside, you can just actually cover this up and it will just fit nicely. Once you close it in, it fits just into the thing, and you can just lock it in. See? So once you press it in, it's gonna lock, and then the key will just work as per normal. And then whenever you want to take it out, right, there's a slot here which you can pry using a screwdriver or whatsoever, and you can just pry it open. So I'm not going to press it in, because once you press it in, right, it is actually locked tight, and I don't want to lose the grip for this cover. So I'll just leave this for the owner to do it themselves. But yeah, that's practically how you change the cover for your key fob to mine, right? Cheers.